How to build the ultimate LEGO train layout for cheap. If you love LEGO trains but your wallet doesn't love them back, don't worry, I've got you covered. Today I'm going to build a LEGO train layout on a budget. Now, here's our situation. But how do we transform this into a sprawling LEGO train display? Well, let's start things off with the most important part, creating a layout. You don't need a huge room to get started. Clear off a table, use a corner of your room, or even set up in the floor. For this challenge I will be using a small table. Tracks can eat up your budget fast, but here's the trick. Buy track packs separately instead of full price train sets. The LEGO City Switch track set or the straight and flexible tracks are great value. Also consider buying used tracks. They work just as well, and minor scuffs won't affect your trains. You can buy these on sites like eBay or Brinklink, which is a marketplace dedicated to LEGO pieces. When you're starting out with a LEGO train layout, simplicity is key, so let's talk about the tracks. The foundation of any epic layout. Sure, LEGO gives us a solid starter pack of track pieces, but we can go beyond that. Let's see what we can build with these pieces. First off, we have the classic, an oval layout. Great for absolute beginners. It requires minimal track and it can be set up quickly on a table or floor. Then we have a circle. A circle is a classic small compact layout. However, there are some drawbacks. While it's a circle, you can fit much inside said circle. Then we have the switchback yards. Create a complex freight yard with custom switches and that minimize space. Then we have the double track mainline. Run two trains side by side with parallel action. For the other loop you need extra straight tracks. Now, to build intricate layouts, we need to understand the different layout pieces LEGO has. Curves, you need 4 curves to make a full turn. LEGO also has straight track. Then we have the weird and controversial flex track. These are pieces of track that, well, flex. Then we have switch tracks. If you tried building a complex yard, you know standard LEGO switches can feel a bit restrictive. So, maybe you should consider buying other switch tracks which are not official LEGO, but a train layout is not complete without a train. You have to pick the right train sets. Some LEGO trains can cost a fortune, but there are budget-friendly options out there. Sets like the LEGO City Passenger Train or the Cargo Train sometimes go on sale. Keep an eye out for deals and don't overlook second-hand sets. Sites like Brinklink, eBay or Facebook Marketplace are a goldmine for finding trains at a lower cost. However, in my opinion, currently the best LEGO train set to buy is the Hogwarts Express. Here's why. Well, this set includes a steam locomotive, and in comparison the other option, the Orient Express, is a bit more expensive. The Hogwarts Express features this smaller but detailed locomotive that can negotiate the tight LEGO train tracks. Then we have 2 coaches. Yes, these in my opinion are not the best, however they are good value. Then we have a train station. So not only do you get a train, but also a station, all for just $130. Then we have another option that was released recently, the LEGO Downtown Tram. This set includes this red tram and most importantly a train station with 2 platforms on each side that will add value to the build. So at the end of the day, picking between these 2 sets is all about your preference. Do you like modern trains or do you prefer the classic steam locomotives of ye old days? Then we have a better option. Should you build your own trains? Well, building LEGO trains can actually be quite fun. I have always, even as a small kid, enjoyed building custom trains and locomotives. They might not look good, but there's a lot of heart put into them. But you don't need to spend a lot of money on Brinklink or eBay buying parts. In fact, I've built most of my trains using parts I already had. For instance, I built this small locomotive and cars using only parts I already had in those large bins of forgottenness. And these look okay. You don't need to build a massive Super Chief or GG1. Sometimes a small locomotive is enough. But how do you get LEGO parts for cheap? Get ready to discover the Pick-a-Brick wall. The Pick-a-Brick wall is exactly what it sounds like, a wall filled with bins of bricks, plates, tiles and other elements. You can fill up a cardboard box for a fixed price and walk away with a gold mine of parts for your next train project. The trick is to be strategic. Look for versatile parts like plates, 1x2, 2x4, 1x6 or even bigger ones. Great for building bodies and detailing. Bricks 1x1, 2x2 and 1x4, perfect for bulk structures and stability, and tiles, for adding that smooth finish to your builds. You never know what you'll find, so make sure to check regularly your local Pick-a-Brick wall. Now, no layout is complete without a LEGO city or some sort of scenery, so let's talk about building. Now, most LEGO cities have these large expansive buildings. These are called modulars. Now, here's the problem, modulars are really expensive. But don't worry my friends, I have a solution. Instead of buying large expensive sets, why not get more affordable sets? LEGO Creator is great at this. They have these smaller buildings that work like modulars, as they work well next to one another. There are some great sets here, like the Cozy House. This is a great little set for just $60. If you want something more modern, how about the apartment building for about $100? But beyond that, you can build your own buildings. Building your own custom structures can take your layout from nice to next level. Whether it's a row of shapes, a straight station, or a countryside cottage, designing your own buildings always allows you to create something unique and personal. Don't worry if you don't have a massive parts collection. You can start small, use elements from affordable sets, Pick-a-Brick parts, or repurpose parts from old builds that are sitting there accumulating dust. The beauty of MOCs is that they evolve with your imagination and available bricks, so I will mix this little layout with a mix of LEGO sets and buildings I made. However, you'll notice that the table is still visible, and there is where we come to the most expensive part, base plates. Base plates are expensive. Yes, they might seem cheap at first, but when you start building a LEGO city, they can add up. Then we have roads. Where we're going, we actually do need roads. So how do we get LEGO roads? And can we make them cheaper? Yes, we can. The first solution is to cover the table with some kind of cloth. Use some sort of neutral color, hopefully a color similar to light bluish gray. You could also leave the table as is, if your table's made of a fancy wood. Then we have the official LEGO method. LEGO has these new road plates that come in this set and also in some LEGO City sets. These allow you to customize your own roads. My tip here is buying them over time and not all at once, allowing you to also eat and not spend all your money on LEGO. Then we have the third controversial method, using LEGO lookalikes. These are not official, but they are cheaper. This brings us to a classic debate, purists versus non-purists. A purist believes that LEGO should be showcased as is, with only official LEGO products. Then we have the non-purists. These integrate third-party offers like base plates or train tracks made from custom vendors. And I'm going to leave that debate to the comments. Are you a purist or a non-purist? The final tip is to expand gradually and get creative. Rome was not built in a day, and neither is a great LEGO train layout. Add new sections over time, swap out scenery for different themes, and combine tracks in unexpected ways. Remember, creativity is free, and sometimes the best layouts are the ones you think outside the box. So there we have it, my friends, a stunning LEGO train layout on a budget. Whether you're hunting for track deals, going to the Pick-a-Brick wall, or piecing together your own custom builds, there are plenty of ways to bring your dream layout to life without breaking the bank. Remember, it's not about having the biggest layout or the fanciest trains, it's about having fun, getting creative, and making something you love. Every layout starts small, and the journey of building it brick by brick and track by track is what makes it special. But if you want to see more LEGO trains, well, I have just the thing for you. Click this video on the screen right now.